All right, welcome everybody. Let's get TikTok rolling here. All right, there we go. Everybody's up. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, everybody's here. Okay, so let's get the ball rolling here. We did get our internet. They did do their little whatever maintenance they said they had to do. They did it. I got back on in the afternoon. Did a little bit of running, equipment changing. And here we are. All right, we did make some changes here, so I need to look at what I... All right, I get it.
Fury.
Well, what are we doing there?
Pitiful.
All right, let's go. Which way? Let's go this way.
Storming arrow. Out of mana.
Well, we haven't seen out of mana for a long time. That's the first time that's popped up in a long time. So that's definitely due to me changing some equipment for sure. We haven't seen that pop up in a very, very long time. Freezing salvo uses a lot right there at that. And especially if I fire it multiple times. The other one that I think uses a lot is right there. Gas Arrow. What's up, DS? Good to see you.
Thunderous shot.
All right. So from yesterday, we changed our weapon out. We changed a few other pieces. We changed our helm piece out. Definitely changed a few items that made a big difference. And we're still a little behind on some items for sure because I'm so lazy at updating my gear. But when he starts having issues, then it kind of forces me to do it. right now he hasn't had a whole lot of issues. I mean, it's been pretty simple gaming. Now with my monk, that's a different story. My monk is struggling. They really nerfed the heck out of some of the skills that I like to use with the monk. They really killed him.
Choking cloud.
Yeah, that was a weird delay right there. Really weird. Again, big delay coming on that shot. Oh, that got me good.
There was a time when I considered the trees my friends.
All right. I'm getting lag today. I wasn't getting lag yesterday, but I am today. We're during that fight right there, big time. And I know I should never get lag. I'm sitting here with a 1 gig line. I mean, it just sometimes drives me crazy. But yeah, today, seeing some lag big time. It's not enough to really hurt me too much. I mean, I'm able to compensate. It throws off some of my firing, my aiming, that's for sure. Yeah, the drops, whoa, the drops definitely still have not improved, in my opinion. I honestly, I'm not a big, not a big PoE 2 fan. I really like PoE 1 a lot. But I think this big, huge patch, I understand what they're doing and why they're doing it. It's just, I think it made in some cases, it made it worse. I mean, they haven't solved some problems.
Storming arrow.
The mob rushes, especially early game, are kind of ridiculous. I haven't seen any one-shot problems yet, although I have read that some people are still having that issue. I haven't really experienced too much of that. Now, I think the balancing is not better. I mean, if anything, like I said yesterday, I think they made it worse for some. The monk play is just terrible right now. At least using the skills that I use on my monk, it's just like, wow. They just demolished him. And I didn't read any of the patch notes. I just made my monk build on, what I knew and what I like to play with. And, wow, you little booger. And, yeah, it made it tough. Tempest Bell, I thought it got hurt really bad with a nerf. I didn't really know what the point of it was because, yeah, it's a good skill, but I don't know. I didn't think it deserved to get nerfed as bad as it did. Did they fix the ability to change map devices on console? I don't know, because I don't play on console. I have no idea. Like I said, I didn't read the patch notes. I don't know anything about it. I'm really playing this until Last Epoch's 2 season starts. That's really what's got me here right now. I honestly believe that Last Epoch is one of the most underrated ARPGs out there right now. I just think it's a superb game. Their end game is great. I think they take too long though coming up with their next seasons. That's some crazy stuff. But their studio's not huge either, so when you know that, it does make a little bit of sense. What do we got here? It's the
Easy trophy.
Yeah, they did do another patch last night. Again, I didn't read that either, but they fixed some of the things, so that's good. Because some of it, I mean, I wouldn't say it's broken. I mean, it's early release. They're trying different things. They're seeing what works. Grinding Gear Games is a great studio. I mean, I have no doubt that whatever they're going to come up with, it's going to be good in the end. I am a big Path of Exile 1 guy. So it's hard for me to get used to this game. This game, there's a lot of elements to it that I don't like. But I know Grinding Gear Games, they'll get it together one way or the other. I still may not like what they come up with, but I know that they'll come up with something. There's a lot of things about the changes with PoE 2 compared to PoE 1 that I have a hard time getting used to. Crafting, I just think is terrible in PoE 2. I think, but that's based on PoE 1 again. I also think there's a whole lot of gatekeeping going on.
Back again, eh?
All right, we're just going to go in there. We're going to grab the waypoint real quick. I don't use Washington anymore, even though I should be, because I'm in Florida. I agree with you totally, Rog. The Washington server absolutely blows.
Hello. Be sure to talk to Oz.
It's terrible. I use the Texas server now that even though the ping is a little bit slower, it's way more stable. I just want to grab this waypoint.
Someone must hope the mechanism more swiftly.
Is this the place? I think it. Yeah. The waypoint's way over here. It's hard for me to remember these places. I haven't been to this thing since they very first came out with your release. I played through with my sorceress, and that was it. I left, and actually said I wasn't going to play again till a lot more updates came through. But then waiting for Last Epoch 2 season after it got delayed. Yeah, you can pick the servers, absolutely. So here, let me show you. If you go, well, we would have to go all the way back to the beginning, but well, let's see. Can I show you doing it a different way? Let's see. Oh, no, I can't. So let's do it like this. I want to be able to show you how you can do it. All right. So if you come in, I'm on a 2 PC system, so my system's going to do some freaky stuff here in between here. All right. So if I come in here, I go to PoE 2. I don't think I got any animosity towards PoE at all. I love PoE 1. Love it, love it, love it. I'm just not a big fan of PoE 2 and the changes they made. I kind of feel like, I mean, I don't want to get into it because again, so right here you see where you can change your server right here. All right. So there you can choose Texas. You can choose don't choose auto. If you choose auto, but Texas ping doesn't even register, as you can see, but it's way more stable than the DC server. And you can choose all your different servers there. I hope that helps. I hope. Yeah, I know X Toxic. I know, bro. I totally get why they did it. I do. It's disappointing to me that they did that because I felt like a lot of this could have been added right in, rolled into PoE 1, but it is what it is. And I think this game eventually will be great. It'll be just great. Now I just don't have, I don't like some of the changes from Path of Exile 1, and that's my fault just because I played Path of Exile 1 for so long. I want to farm this area a little bit more for XP. So what we're going to do, let's see if I can. Let's do it like this. So all that's cleared. We didn't clear some of this, so let's go here. Yeah, bro. DC server's the worst. It's the worst. It'll just drive you, like you just said, it'll make you not want to play the game. It'll just disconnect you during boss fights. It'll do some of the stupidest stuff. So good. I'm glad. Hopefully that helps you, that you're able to see now that you can choose your own server. Sometimes it's worth it, like I do. I choose one with a little bit higher ping, but I don't really notice it. It does just fine. Better than Washington, D.C. server, that's for sure. Screen flickering, I fixed that. I'll show you how I fixed it. Let me show you. Now, let me get somewhere where I'm safe so I can show you because it's a little bit. All right, so go into options, and one of the things that I noticed is right here, rendering. I changed it to Vulkan, and all of my issues went away with my screen. Every bit of it. Now, most people are going between DirectX 11 and DirectX 12. The 11 is now deprecated, but you can still use it. But Vulkan solved all of my issues. I actually play mine on a TV, smart TV here. That's my game screen here. And then all my other monitors are down here for chat and all of that. Try changing it to Vulkan and see what it does for you. It really helped me immensely. Oh, you're on a console. Yeah, that might be, yeah, that I don't know. Maybe you've got something there though that you can play with and see what happens. Vulkan is, not a lot of people are aware about Vulkan. But I've always thought Vulkan was one of the better choices out there. It does handle a lot of things differently. But yeah, on a console, I'm not sure what you can do, bro. I would, if I was you, I would just start playing with some settings there. Also, take a look at your, I don't know what kind of television you have, but it may have a setting in it. Some TVs have these settings, gaming settings, that can sometimes, they think it's not, but it actually does cause some issues. You might want to even take a look at those to see if there's any of those settings in there. Got everything. Yeah, we got one little area up here. Didn't grab a whole lot more XP, but well, there's a couple areas. Let's see if we can get a little bit more XP. I need some skill points big time. I also need spirit. Freak, man, I need spirit so bad. Such a hard thing to get in this game. Unbelievable. Seems like I've been farming spirit for a long time and not having any luck with it. And I don't think there is an essence, at least not that I have, an essence that you can craft a spirit into your gear. Vulcan slows your gameplay. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Vulcan solved some of the video problems I was having. And actually, I will say this. It was when I had my RTX 4080 card in this computer, which now I switched it out to the 4060. And the 4060, honestly, I mean, in my experience with my setup, and now I'm a 2 PC streaming setup, so it's a little bit unique, but with my setup, the 4060s runs way better, smoother than my 4080 card. Okay, I thought there was something over here. I couldn't remember. I think, let's see what we got here. We're good on gear. Yeah, a lot of people like DX12. I had a lot of issues with DX12 with my setup. It just didn't like it. All right, I guess I was wrong. I thought there was more over here than what there is. Okay. Well. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. I don't remember this at all. Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, so we gotta do the floodwaters thing, and then there's gonna be a big portal that opens up there, which I always thought was kind of stupid, but it's how they did it. We can go to the jungle ruin. Yeah, let's go to the jungle ruins. First, let's get rid of some of our gear. We definitely need to upgrade some gear. We're at that point that we need to start thinking about that, but I pushed my stuff pretty far. I think we're still wearing some level 10 gear. Let me see. No, maybe not. Level 16. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Level 11. Level 16. All right, so we do still have some pretty low gear on our character. That he could definitely become much better if I would spend my time taking a look at it, but I'm kind of lazy when it comes to gear.
You don't want nachos.
Let's see.
Be wary.
She has wisdom to share.
All right, let's get this all taken care of there. And if I'm right, I think I want to do, where is it? Gas Arrow. Now I don't remember what it was I was putting there though. So I was putting something on there. I had it in my notes. Oh, yeah, it was primal. That's right. Let's do that. I don't think I can pop that one yet. I think it needs a level 2. Let's look. Yeah. Needs a level 2. That's what I thought. All right. That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get moving. The Huntress, compared to my Sorceress and compared to my Monk, the Huntress has been the easiest class. It does some pretty quick clears. I can tell you now though that there's going to be a lot of nerfing on their next season or whatever they decide to do, because it's the only class that hasn't got nerfed probably, and that's because it's new and it's got some pretty powerful stuff. Freezing Salvo is just incredible. If used with the right support, it's just an incredible piece. Gas Arrow, I go back and forth on. It's sometimes it impresses the crap out of me, and other times it just seems like, oh, you hit me with your poison over there. I see you over there. Where'd you go? We are getting to the point though I'm gonna have to consider changing some more gear. We changed a couple pieces yesterday, but we really need to change a lot more. I'm rarely using my barrage. I mean, I should probably be using it a lot more. I don't use it too much. Let's grab this waypoint. This makes it way easier if we go and grab it and then pop back out. if there is a waypoint in here. I don't
Bones that lie in the
remember. Let's see.
I should keep my weapon at the ready.
Don't think there is. All right, it's okay. We'll come back to it. Needed that. All right. Trying to force myself to use my gas arrow more too. It's another one that I don't use enough, and I was commenting on it yesterday, and I need to start using it way more. I haven't really needed it, you know. Now, of course, the further and further I get behind on changing my gear, because I'm pushing my gear to the limit, the more I need it. I'm slowly realizing now, today especially, yesterday and most of my time, I haven't really needed to use it, but it is becoming more and more important. All right, so what do we got left here? Let's go.
This must be poor Survey's son.
This is my son. When he did not return from the jungle, I feared the worst. But I still had hope. The warring tribes have taken that hope away from me. Curse the Azak, curse the Orc, and curse this day. Promise me, you will not tell Apus his father is
What's up,
dead.
Faulty? Good to see you.
Let him remain a child for one more day.
2 charm slots. Oh, we could use that, man. That's good to see. That is a change that just happened with the patch, because before getting 2 charm slots, you were playing forever.
Prepare yourself. Fury.
The Auroch are truly terrifying to behold. I suspect their canine features result from their tribesmen are. For all their brutality, the Auroch live in harmony with the forces of nature. Perhaps they have no choice.
So this is going to be where Mighty Silverfish is at, if I remember correctly.
Better to live.
Silverfist, I'm sorry, fish. I said fish. Mighty Silverfist is in this area, if I remember right. That video is one of my most popular videos, to be honest with you, playing with my sorceress. And that's because we just stood there and tanked him. Got right up on top of him, no matter where he went. We stayed right up on top of him. But I made my sorceress kind of tanky. I don't think this guy can do that. He's not tanky at all. He has no energy shields per se. Oh, big hit. Ha. He came up right behind me there. Tell you, this guy is the opposite of tanky for sure. I just have to melt them before they can get to me, which was Silver Fist is going to be hard to do. I have not fought him yet. He's in here somewhere. This is the area he's in, I think, or the next zone I go to. I know. Oh, there he is, right there. Speak of the devil. Look at that. One Smaya. Still hits hard.
Need more time.
Gotta stay right up on top of him. That's what I told everybody with my sorceress. You gotta stay right on top of this dude. Do not get any distance between you and him or you're dead.
But you left me with little choice.
Yeah, he's one of the fun bosses in the game for sure. But if you get any distance between you and him, he'll smoke you. I mean, he'll just boom, and you're done. Thank you, Nexie. Yeah, faulty. Yeah, I have to say, this is probably the easiest class I've played in this. You know, compared to my sorceress and my monk, this is just. Now it's because it's a new class. They haven't really nerfed it yet. They will. I can see areas that they'll nerf for sure, like freezing salvo. Freezing salvo is incredible. It's so strong with the right support skills. It's just incredibly strong. What do I do here? All right, well, we're gonna put that on for sure. All right, let's do that. Oh, wait. No, we're good. Yeah, we can do it that way. That's fine. That's fine. All right, and now we can put another. So where are we low? We're right now. Lightning is good. Oh, chaos is 0. Cold is bad and fire is bad. Yeah, we're gonna be getting smacked on here if we run into any chaos damage at all. We're gonna be hurting for certain. Let's go with. All right. Now let's.
We've been clad evil in the shadow.
Still got to go back because we left a lot of stuff on the ground. So let's get rid of what we know we're not going to use.
Some pretty things yet. My tribe could use that. Keep your eyes sharp.
Okay, let's go back because I'll forget. Grab the stuff we left because there was a specialization book there. Yeah, the 2 extra skill points, so we definitely want to get that. And then we want to get. Hey, we're full again. You gotta be kidding. Oh, we can do a little bit of rearranging here. We can make this work. Okay. So let's do this. All right.
Storming arrow.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's you just can't get hit. My resistances don't have to be great if I can kill them before they hit me. Chaos sometimes is pretty easy to dodge most of the time. I shouldn't say always, but my chaos resistance has been 0 forever, and we haven't had any issues. And actually, that fry, whatever, the mist, there's, we're gonna have chaos right here. The mist boss has a lot of chaos damage.
Gotta pick up the pace. Spirit, guide us. Damn it all. He got away.
Yeah, he got away. He always does. I have not done any ascendancies yet. No, I haven't done anything yet. I've gotten. I don't think the location's unlocked yet, to be honest. Last time I checked, it's not unlocked yet on the map.
Fury.
It's one thing that I hate. It is. I will say this in PoE 1, which I love PoE 1. I hate the ascendancy trials, and I'm not a big fan of them here either. But that's just the nature of them. They're just not very fun. But it is no reflection on this game because I don't like them in PoE 1 either. What do we got? We got one more day. Tomorrow is Last Epoch Season 2. I'm telling you guys, if you've never played Last Epoch, it's not complicated. It's one of the most underrated games out there, I think. It's done a huge improvement to its graphics. End game is superb. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited to see the season 2 finally here. Took them a long time to get it. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, we're full. Okay, well, we can make room for pick up those easy. Let's just do that real fast. Okay. Now.
Hello there. How goes the jungle? All the best. Still alive, I see.
Can't disenchant anything here. That stinks. Yeah, no, I should have unlocked. You're right. I didn't even think about it. I should have unlocked the second ascendancy, and I should have. I probably missed the Act 2 Ascension, but yeah, that's interesting. I probably didn't even think about it. You're right, because the first ones bring you. I forgot all about that. I probably did pass right through it. Actually, it should have been up here. I would have thought. Let me see something. Let's do this. Sent me 1.6K likes. Dang, good job, Josh. Yeah, I'm wondering why have I not done that? Because I did. I must have passed the first one, the second act. Interesting. Why is it? Let me see something. Why is it not on my quest. I thought it was on the sand map too. Why? That's weird. Very odd. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Don't understand why I'm not seeing it. Yeah, but I thought I found that. Yeah, the lady. Maybe not. I don't know how that occurred, but absolutely we should have. Right there, the ascent to power. War taught macro at the difference. This is what we skipped. That's it. How did we skip that? First, let me get rid of some of this gear we're hanging on to here. That's interesting.
I will tell your tale.
All right, let's just make some room here and we'll go figure out how that occurred. I don't know what I did there, to be honest. All right, let's go. Okay, so it's weird because it tells me return to the cavern and speak to Zarko, which we did.
Speak up.
How did that get missed? Huh. Okay, I'm super confused with it now. Why is it? Not sure where the heck it is has to go because yeah, we have to find, that's that one that I remember now. It's the one that's confusing where you got to find that back route, but why did we miss it? And where was it? Because it tells you to talk to Zakara, dispelling the sandstorm.
Can control the sands?
All right, we killed.
Do not wander.
How the heck did this happen? Very confused on that. That's the optional. I don't know why we didn't do him either. I did dispel the sandstorm, yes. Yep, we did. Where you blow the horn? Yeah, we did. And then you're supposed to find that chick that I don't know where the heck it's at now.
Yes?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. They have X's on them, all of them. That's except for the one, the optional boss, which I don't know how I missed it, but if you look, it doesn't make sense. All of them have been dropped. It's this guy? This is an optional boss, though, I thought. I'll go there. We'll go kill him, but I don't remember how I ended up passing him up. That's weird. Let's go see.
I shall overcome. Fury!
Very weird. Well, that's strange because I have. Hang on, wait. Let me see something. That's very strange. Somehow we skipped the second session in Act 2. I mean, we're past this, but we came back because at the trial, relic altar. All right. And that's what we're, all right, so let's go back. This is the only boss we skipped by accident. So let's go back. You might be right. Maybe this is faulty. You might be right. This boss is where I have to go. It would make sense because somehow we ended up not doing this boss. So let's just go. It's going to be super easy. Don't remember which way it was. Yeah, it must be what I missed. That must be why. For some reason, and maybe it's just my memory, I thought that boss was optional. I saw I missed it yesterday. I was like, what the heck? And then I thought, it's an optional boss. Don't worry about it. But maybe not. All right.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years
Fury!
of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marikath blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Can't believe I forgot this. If this is true, then I'm really getting old, man. I totally forgot that this boss is how you unlock it. All right, where is this sucker at? I think it's the other way, but let's just. All right, so this is the ancient seal. This dude, we did. All right, we did this guy already. All right, so we need the one that's on the opposite way. Come on, where are you? Jeez Louise, I forgot you being so far back here. Okay, here we go. No, it's not where he is. Jeez. All right, let's do this. All right, so yeah, we've killed everything except for this boss. This boss. For some reason, I thought he was an optional boss, and I accidentally skipped him. But when I seen it yesterday that we skipped him, I was like, "Oh, he's optional, no big deal." But you're right. That has to be the reason why we're not able to do the ascension. So we'll go do him real quick here. I don't even know how it is we skipped him, but we did. Was it right up there? I don't remember. No, we did the one with the seals. So I have to go back. I have to do it again? We did this. We did that boss with the 3 seals. All right, we'll go back to it. That's weird if I have to do it a second time, because that's crazy. We did do him. All right, well, let's go. We'll find a... I thought there was another boss in here that we missed, because I thought that's why, because I know we did him, but we'll checkpoint back to him.
That would only slow me down.
Yeah, we don't really need all this junk.
I shall overcome.
Okay, so he must be the one that, I don't know why. That's weird that he's showing up that we did not do it. So let's go back. He's right there. Let's go do him.
Caged for 1,000 years. Must have been quite...
Now, Jingak, I prove myself.
So that's my reward for freeing me. A murder attempt and an old coin.
All right, so that's what we needed. I don't know why. That's very odd. All right, let's do this. Just so I can make sure I get it. But all right, we don't really need any of that stuff except for to break it, so we're just going to deal without it. All right, so now we should be able to do it. I hope. Gotta go talk to Zarka. I don't know why we didn't get that and why it didn't show that she had been dropped before, because I know we killed her earlier.
In modern times,
All right.
speak to us all.
Very weird.
sight. You released Balbara from her prison, and she fought well. Good. She
Yeah,
is
from
now
Tamira. That one I do remember.
if the ancient places still hold power. Her barrier. Take care.
Okay. So now here.
Allow me to repay you for freeing me from my imprisonment. By my right as Jinn, I invite you to participate in the trial of the Sechemas. There I can earn my rest, and you may prove yourself worthy of the wisdom of the Marrakech.
Boy, I don't remember this at all. That's so crazy. All right. Use the desert map to travel to the Sakaris. Yeah, okay. Let's go do this stupid thing. I hated the ascendancies in PoE 1. I think the PoE 1 ones were worse. I know a lot of people say the opposite, but I thought they were worse than these ones, but it is what it is. We're good.
I will serve. We have met in battle, but not in peace. I am Balbala. As Jinn here, I shall serve.
All right.
Go with the winds.
I'm unsure what I've got myself into here. I've never met a challenge I couldn't overcome. Fury! In my sights.
Okay.
Barely broke a sweat.
All right. This is the first ascendancy, yeah. It's pretty simple. This whole class, this whole build is pretty simple. All right, think about our fix you with shattered shield. Let's go.
I shall overcome.
Oh, didn't even see you guys on the ground.
Storming arrow.
Where are you? Yep. No reason to be rushed in these at all.
In the desert.
All right. Where's my honor at right now? 567. Okay.
Fury.
Right. Did that open the door? Might have. We might be done with it. Nope. There's one more left.
Fury.
Good riddance.
whoops, whoops, whoops.
Thunderous shot.
Ow, standing in the fire. Super smart. All right. We didn't lose honor, so we're fine. Okay, sacred water, fountain, words, bronze key.
In my sight.
Okay, complete.
An oasis in the desert.
Find it greatly restores honor and burdens you with an affliction. Take the key.
Storming arrow.
Well, I did the squat. Need a key, need a key, need a key. I mean, a lever. Well, hell. Am I passing right past it? I must be. The heck is it? It's not this way. That just brings you right around a circle. You squat for me. Right? Am I right? Let me look. Oh, I see. They were full.
Storming arrow.
All right.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
A monstrosity born of earth and stone. Not yet.
Beware of the burst.
We're no match for me.
I need to succeed.
Got no pack space for that.
I know we're not going to use that. We'll just take a couple pieces that we can break real quick. Again, we're not going to want it, but we'll throw it in there. I think we got a couple bronze keys, don't we, if I remember right. All right. Okay, and actually, we can do this and make it super simple. Deal with it later and still pick up the rest of this junk and grab as much pieces, break pieces we can. All right, now altar, and this is where I did some. Yeah, I need to look at my notes because let's see, what did I choose here? I decided to do something weird with this. I know I did. Now I'm not gonna remember. Let's see. I think I went Deadeye. Huh. Not sure which one I like better, to be honest. Damage, fly additional mark. So, which one do I like better? Not sure. I had done some research on it, and I know that I was gonna do it a specific way, and I can't find my notes anywhere. So that blows. Can't find them. I had them all. I thought I had them organized, and I don't. So, I guess oh man, what the fudge did I decide to do here? Good question. And I want to say I did Pathfinder, but if I could find my notes, it would be great, because I know I was going back and forth. Yeah, choices. Understand why I'm not. Both of them have pluses, both of them have minuses. Now, luckily, they let you can now change your mind and change it, but I think I went Deadeye, actually. I think I went Deadeye. Because I think I was looking at projectile speed. I wanted the one that had predatory instincts. And for some reason, now I'm not seeing it. Unless my notes are wrong, which could very well be. I think it was under Deadeye, though. Why? You're doing a Gas Arrow build, too? The one I was looking for had... predatory instincts. I think it was Deadeye. I think it was this guy. Eagle Eye, Endless, Projectile, Called Shots, Gathering Winds. I don't see... Why in my notes did I write predatory instincts? I have no idea why I wrote that, because I don't see it as any... right. So maybe that's why. That's probably exactly why it is. It is why. But here's the weird thing. Huntress and Ranger used the same. That's odd. Very weird. Yep, now. Yeah, same skill tree side, but different ascendancies. But when you choose your character, that's weird, because when you choose your character, it's still... I chose Huntress, so why am I seeing these? That's very weird, and I can see it now because I didn't notice it before, but you can see right here. Yep. So maybe I didn't. I thought I did, but I guess I did not. Okay, not a big deal.
By the time it is done, you are no longer a Jinga.
Yeah, that's what I saw. It's a Ranger.
Okay. I am fine. This should you
All right.
use that web.
Okay, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done, we're done. Everything's clear. Done, 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 done. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and put this away. This away. Oh, well, we should have done this first, though. Okay. I'm not too worried about it, honestly, because to be honest with you, I'm only playing this game until Last Epoch Season 2 starts. It starts tomorrow. We're probably not going to stream it tomorrow because it'll come out while I am already live. But yeah, I've already played Sorceress and a Monk. I'm not a big fan of PoE 2. I really am more of a PoE 1 guy. So yeah, I'm not really super concerned about Okay. Let's do it with... Okay.
Meet your end. Thunderous shot. I need more mana. I don't have enough mana. Fury.
I went with the here, let me show you. Right here. Right here. And skill speed, gathering winds will gain the tailwind here. Hi, Pokneo. No, this is definitely not like PoE. I mean Diablo, I would say. I would say it is not. Much more difficult than Diablo. Diablo is a pretty simple game, honestly.
I shall overcome.
And don't get me wrong, I played Diablo for a lot of years, but I won't play it ever again, though. I can tell you that after some of my recent experience in the partner program and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I'm done with Diablo. Them trying to tell me what I can and can't say is done for me. I'm done. I'm very much looking forward to Last Epoch Season 2 tomorrow, although I'll probably start streaming it Friday. I think it's one of the most underrated games out there right now, ARPG game. I really do. It's got some really good endgame content. It's just been a joy to play. And some of the abilities that you can set yourself, your characters up with are very cool. Oh, yeah, this is the early release. I think it's still, you got to pay $30 to play the early release. But you get it back because basically you can go in and use the rewards that you'll get with it, the shop. it's worth it. It's worth it. There's things about it I don't like because I'm a big PoE1 fan, but it's definitely worth it. And the studio is such a great studio. They really are. Grinding Gear Games is just a tremendous studio. They do some good things. And don't get me wrong, some of the stuff that is in this game I'm not a fan of, but
That would only slow me down.
all right, we're full again. We're carrying a bunch of. Every character in this game, and thank you, Corey. Every character in this game has a need for speed. it is the crafting in this game is not. It's not difficult at all. It's actually pretty simple. In PoE1, I would say the crafting is a little more in depth, and maybe a little more difficult. I think in this game you learn it fairly quickly.
Take your time. I'll take it.
I think Last Epoch has great
Your eyes.
crafting abilities. That game is, again, like I said, it is just way underrated. And Grim Dawn, I loved playing Grim Dawn. That was a blast. That was a very super fun game. Problem I had when I got to Lost Oasis area, it just wouldn't stop crashing. It just would not stop crashing. And support, and they did work with me, and we did find the problem. The problem appears to be with my MK2 Elgato capture card. When we took that out, when I bypassed that, crashing went away. But if I take that out, I'm not streaming because I'm a two PC system. So without that, there's no streaming happening.
Easy prey.
Okay. I'll tell you that the drops are still pretty crappy in this game, in my opinion, right now. That has not really been improved upon. I don't think. I mean, they may say they did, but I sure ain't seeing it.
Storming arrow.
really don't want to pop that thing until I'm... Alright, we're cleared. Alright. I think I just picked up something stupid there. Oh. Okay. That was way easier than it should have been, to be honest.
Fury.
Okay, that brought me back.
You sensed it too, did you? The spirit is here. There it is. Stay on it.
I'm staying on it.
Don't lose it now.
Oh, sound just cut out. Oh, now it's back. That was weird.
Not all who wander find welcome. Sharp eyes, steady hands.
Yeah, it really is gambling. It is. It's crafting. Yeah, in this game, it really is. I think, again, like I said, Last Epoch, I think has the best crafting compared to all of the games. Its crafting is very easy. It's very straightforward, and it's very cool. There's just so much you can do with it. Yeah, I'm such a huge fan of Last Epoch. I think that's another studio that, again, very underrated. Getting a lot of attention right now, though, because so many people are upset with this game that a lot of them are looking for a different game. And so Last Epoch was fairly smart to delay their release and capture all the players that are so ticked off with this game right now. And me, I don't understand why they're mad, because I mean, again, I'm not a huge fan of PoE 2. I like PoE 1 better, but the whole thing is it's early release. They're making some dramatic changes for a reason, to figure it out. And man, people are so bent out of shape over it. It's unbelievable. Some of the reviews I've been reading are really just not true. I mean, they're just not. People are just upset because this last patch did really nerf a lot of things. It touched a lot of things, and it's made a lot of people upset, no doubt. What's up, Unholy? Good to see you again. I think LE is awesome. And maybe it was luck. You might be right. That might be, true answer. But again, I think Last Epoch, they did some huge changes for this season coming. Whoa, wrong way. And, graphics have been improved greatly for it. A new Uber boss that people are saying, people are going to be amazed, it's going to be the hardest boss in all of ARPG games. We'll see if that's true or not. I'm looking forward to it. It starts tomorrow, but I probably won't stream it until Friday, because again, it'll get released while I'm streaming. So it'll give us another day of this game. All right, well, that's it for that now, I think. I think that's everything. One area right there. I guess we'll go visit that real quick. We should have done this. I didn't. All right. Well, that's it. That's it. So, travel to the jungle ruins. Grants 25 increased stun, 30 increased elemental ailment, grants increased mana. Okay.
How can I advise?
I should have been using his identity. I didn't that time. That was stupid, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Yes. Nice pair of boots. You might want to use that.
Some pretty things. It's a deer.
Okay.
Don't eat anything colorful.
Oh, we want that. Well, we'll do it later.
Fury! Prepare yourself!
We killed Mighty Silverfist, but we didn't explore the whole area. We ended up getting some, went and did that ascendancy that we skipped.
shot.
Wait a minute. Where are you? There you are.
How goes the jungle? You won't find these in any old market.
Okay, never mind.
All the best.
Big delay there. That was weird. I've seen a little bit of lag today. We haven't seen it all week, but today we are. All right, that's the encampment.
Fury.
All right. Well, making progress slowly but surely. All right, this is where we were earlier before we left to go do the ascendancy. We haven't upgraded any gear yet or anything. I'm amazed that we're able to get this far because my gear is way behind for sure.
I blow the clock. Storming arrow.
Oh no, I just looked away for an instant. You little good darn it. Well, that stinks. Alright, gives us a good chance to get more XP, I guess, but shouldn't happen. It was my fault. why do I have you?
This holds great power.
Well, it's not bad boots, but all right, let's go back to town.
What have you learned?
Still alive.
Still alive, you're right. You are a smart dude. Hmm.
Don't eat anything colorful.
Actually, we need to do this. Where was it? Oh, wait. And we want it for... All right.
In my sight. Fury.
There he is, my little buddy again. Kind of a bad time to run out of mana there, bro. Oh, see, remember I told you, you want to stay right up on top of this guy. You do not want to get any separation between you and him. If you stay right on top of him, he's an easy fight. But you have to stay on him. If you get even this far away, he will destroy you. But if you stay on top of him, no matter where, and he does dart around a little bit, if you can stay on top of him, the fight's easy. And I'm not even tanked. I mean, trust me, this guy is pretty smushy, so if I can do it with this, I mean, my sorceress did the same thing. Just stay right on top of him. He's not that bad. A lot of people complain about him. It's actually one of my most popular videos that I have of this guy. If this is that fight. People are constantly asking me how you do it, and I keep telling them, just stay right on top of him. Don't let him get any separation. If he gets any separation, you're gonna really end up. What's up, Chumba? Good to see you. Huntress is powerful, bro. I mean, I'm telling you right now, this right here, freezing salvo. Holy cow, is it great? It's great. I absolutely love it. And lightning arrow, those two, you can pretty much just cruise through the whole game. All right, here's the infested barrens. Is there a waypoint there? Let's grab that real quick. The spear is really weak in the beginning. It's very weak in the beginning, but once you get a little bit further along, the spear will get better. I started with the spear. I just didn't like it. Melee, I mean, melee in PoE 2 is hard, period, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the skill choices that it offered. And when I went bow, I was really impressed. And because I know this freaking game, I know that anytime you can play ranged in PoE 2, you're probably going to excel. Now, they've changed melee a little bit in this that huge patch, but I didn't read any of the patch notes at all.
That would only slow me down.
We are full. And now, I think I had a monk too. I have a monk, and the monk they really nerfed some of the stuff for the monk. That's for sure, man. But I'm going to Last Epoch. The new season starts tomorrow. I won't stream it tomorrow. I'll stream it Friday, just because by the time it gets released, unless it gets released earlier, but I think it's going to get released while I'm streaming. And I am so looking forward to that new season. I am like pumped about it. It looks incredible, and that game is so underrated. Such a fun game. Really looking forward to it. Been waiting a long time for this new season, man.
Thank you.
What do you need?
Evasion rating, stun.
Be wary.
I didn't have a lot of, I honestly, I didn't have a lot of fun with my monk. It just things got nerfed. Some of the skills got nerfed so freaking hard, man. Again, like I said, I didn't read any of the patch notes, and it was a big surprise to see.
Prepare yourself.
All right, what do we got left here? Tempest, the Tempest Flurry got nerfed off. Also, not Ice Strike got it right, but Tempest Bell I felt like was worthless. I just felt like it just became almost a worthless skill. I didn't like it at all. I was like, wow, it hurt. I have 0 chaos resistance. Don't really need it though, to be honest, as long as I can kill everything before they do that. Yeah, the Tempest Bell, I just thought it actually pissed me off. It was so, and it probably just because I remembered how it used to be, and it was just so powerful. So when I changed that piece of gear, that one piece has caused me to miss a lot of mana that it was giving me, which I knew it would. I just didn't know it was going to be as bad as what it is. Yeah, this league has been tough with some of the changes they made, but I think Huntress, Ranger, any of those choices are super powerful. Anything that's ranged has been incredible.
I need more mana.
The Orok are truly terrifying to behold. Their tribesmen, for all their brutality, the Orok live in harmony with the forces of
Well, that's everything, right?
Perhaps they have no choice. But I wonder if we are the fools for believing we've transcended it. Better to live with nature than die defying it.
Pretty sure that's it.
Thunderous shot.
All right, so we gotta go back up here to the Infested Barrens. See if we can find a checkpoint. It'd be a lot easier. If not, we just run. Doesn't look like I see any. Oh, sorry, I forgot to thank you for that heart you gave me, Harsu. I appreciate it. Or on TikTok, appreciate it, appreciate it. All right, here we go.
Fury.
Oh, there's the waypoint. Okay.
I suppose I should talk to Alva about this.
The Val used this device to operate the mechanisms in the canal, but we would need a special artifact to power it. From the translations I've made, I believe they were called soul cores. I've never seen an intact soul core large enough for something like this, though. I suppose
again, I'm not gonna be in this game long enough to really. Yeah, I just chose whatever was there. I mean, I'm planning to leave for Last Epoch. It's yeah, I did. And to be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about any of the new ascendancies or anything. Again, like I said, I haven't kept up with PoE 2 at all. I'm a PoE guy. I haven't really kept up with this game much at all, to be honest. Except for my first playthrough I did when it first early released. I haven't really been involved in it. Okay, let's grab this waypoint here. Yeah, I'm just counting my time until last epoch. I really am. I'm so pumped about it.
You are confident? I'll wait here.
All right, so Nuke is in there, but we're gonna go back this way and clear this out first. Grab as much XP as we can. I really am pumped about Last Epoch. Again, like I said, it's just the crafting, everything about Last Epoch is, I think, light years ahead of a lot of these games. Just the fact that you could break items in your bag on the fly to make bag space, to me, makes it worthwhile. It's one of the most worthwhile games just because of that feature alone. I'm telling you, that is a game changer. It's one of the things that we complained about in every ARPG. And they just came up with such a simple solution that the complaint is gone. I just think that alone, being able to break your gear on the fly and make bag space, why other games have not copied that idea, I have no clue. To me, it's probably one of the best features. And the way that they do their builds, they're very uncomplicated, I think. Same with crafting. Very powerful. I love their end game content. I will say I'm not a big fan of their dungeons, and I'm hoping that those have changed because their dungeons were pretty sad. I thought they were pretty pathetic.
Too weak, too slow.
I like the builds being simple in LE. I think I love that fact, but I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean. I like it. The same as part of the reason why I liked Grim Dawn too. Grim Dawn, I thought their builds were very cool, very simple to do. And don't get me wrong, I think Diablo 4's builds are very simple. I think they're very simple as well. All right, where is it? Let's go chase it down.
No time to tarry. Let's get stronger. We're wearing it down.
I'm gonna send these stupid cows down. Okay, we got it before the cows could come.
Storming arrow.
We're full here. I think builds and crafting is super easy in LE, which I personally like. I don't want to waste a bunch of my time trying to figure out some of these builds, unless you're copying other people's builds, which is fine. Then yeah, but like this game here, PoE, it's complicated at first until you get involved in it, and then the more you play it, the more you realize it really isn't that tough.
Don't drink the water.
But it is complicated the first time you've ever looked at it, for sure.
Still alive.
And it's even still a little complicated for me sometimes. Sometimes I'm going back and forth on what's the right decision and respecing and... Oh, that's a nice piece too. Wait. Don't want to do that.
Don't eat anything colorful.
Yeah, that's true. In Blizzard, simple doesn't mean you're absolutely right. I mean, it could just be very bugged. You're right. That's very true. Yeah, the passive tree, but you know, there is a search bar here in the passive tree too. I mean, you can search here for whatever you need. Maybe that's what you were saying, Esu. Yeah. Look for the way you can synergize it, make it better. But a lot of people do get confused by it, for sure. Okay, I don't remember this fight.
My favorite.
Oh, I do remember. All right.
An easy trophy.
Okay.
I shall overcome. Thunderous shot.
School's getting crazy. Yeah, concentrate on your school, bro. Concentrate on school. That's your priority, my friend. That's your priority for sure. Good choice. I mean, that's exactly where you should be doing, my friend. You got gaming your whole life, you know? Your whole life you can do gaming. Let's see if there is a waypoint here. Let's grab that. All right, we can go back out. Finish this up. Yeah, you can game your whole life. I mean, I always knew that when I retired, I was going to do full-time streaming. I already knew that, just because of the fact that as much as I was streaming part-time anyway, but I've always been a gamer, so I always knew that if I had the ability, I was going to stream once I retired full-time. Now, I've ran into a lot of people that have told me my wife would kill me if I was streaming all the time. And like, you know, luckily my wife is pretty cool. She doesn't really give a crap if I'm. She'd rather I do this than go to the strip club. You know what I mean? I mean, because I've used that exact example for her that, well, you know, I can game or I could go hang out at the strip club or go hang out at the bar and drink. What would you rather have? She's like, yeah, I would rather you play games. You know, my Grim Dawn wouldn't stop crashing, bro. I couldn't get stop crashing. Then I worked with their support team. We figured it out. We figured out what it was. And I can't stream because when I got to Lost Oasis, finally I got to Lost Oasis, right? And it just crashed and crashed and crashed and crashed and crashed and crashed. I ended up finding out that my MK2 Elgato game capture card was causing it, or at least that's what it looked like, because when we bypassed that, all the crashes went away. And I'm like, well, without that, I can't stream. So that pretty much shot that right in the foot. It was weird. It was just very strange the way it acted. I tried reinstalling. I tried a couple different things and nothing worked. It was very disappointing. I don't think I have this thing here, do I?
How can I help?
Because we have to go to up here. Chimera, or either one we could do. Let's go to the bog first. I bet you my gear's getting. Oh, we still got a little room. You changed a few settings and now you crash. That's something that they need to fix because that is such a good game. The support guy was surprised. He was like, well, is this a new version of the card? And I'm like, no, I've had this card for years. And he's like, well, that's strange that we're crashing because of that. And it definitely was because of that.
Thunderous shot. You have no chance.
Still, that's once every 3 or 4 days. That's crazy, man. Mine was crashing. Once I got to Lost Oasis and I would get into the area, within 2 minutes, it would just repeatedly crash. Tried reinstalling, tried taking it off of my SD drive and onto my SSD drive and onto another drive. It just no matter what I did, it was so bad that I couldn't literally play for longer than 2 minutes.
Easy trophy.
I was very disappointed because I worked so hard to get to that Lost Oasis. I don't know if you remembered, but it took me forever to get to it. I finally got to it and I'm like, are you kidding me? I spent hours and hours and hours trying to fix it. I was so disappointed. And I told the support guy that. I'm like, listen, I'm really disappointed that you guys need to fix this because I've been talking so highly about this game and recommending it to everybody, and now it does this. Yeah, I was disappointed. Yeah, it sucked. It was like, man, finally I'm here and now I can't get it to work. Is this the one with the towers? No. It's still coming. Just actor what you told your wife, yeah. I know that Kepler was saying he was having tons of crashing too when he was playing. He said that I think it's just the way they do their handoffs with all those DLCs. It really does seem to be a problem. But it is a fun game. If they can get their handle on that crashing issue, that game could go super far. I mean, I know it's kind of old now, but it's got a new DLC coming this year, and
Too weak, too slow.
okay, well, we're kind of blazing through this content now. This guy pretty much does a pretty quick clearing. I had to change to the DirectX to fix it. Yeah, right? Tried all kinds of stuff with it. I mean, I think Grim Dawn was a super fun game. I am amazed that I never played it earlier. I was so impressed with it. It's just that when the crashing started, it just drove me insane. I couldn't keep up. All right. Well, I'm looking for the place that's got the freaking towers that you, I guess maybe, I thought it was on this map. I could have swore it was. Oh, or mana. Oh, no, that's okay, bro. I was working with the support guy. He had me try all kinds of stuff. Probably the same things that you have. And nothing worked until we took out the like I said, the Elgato card. Then everything worked perfect. And I was like, well, dude, that's bullshit. And he was even surprised. He was like, wow. I mean, it's kind of weird that I'm the first guy using an MK2 card. But maybe it is, you know, maybe I'm just the first one to actually complain too. Yeah, Grim Dawn was an incredible game. I mean, incredible. But yeah, you can send me that. I'll still take a look at it and see if I can fix it, because man, that was such a fun game, and I didn't get to finish the playthrough because the very end area. Just crash. I tried even just like running all the way there and doing all kinds of stupid stuff. Seeing if maybe it's the waypoint, maybe it's, but it wasn't. There's what I'm looking for, I think, right over there. Maybe. Nope. Why am I not finding it?
Stay light, stay alive.
Okay, we're full. Armor, evasion rating. Okay, I don't care about that piece. I think we're just about done with this map, so. Yeah, Grim Dawn is a great example of the game where it's easy to plan a build, smart way. It just, I love the way they did their builds. It was so cool. Now, I really liked when they had me play. I played Titan Quest 2's early playtest, and you know that's made by the same studio, Crate, and their way they do their builds on Titan 2 is with fragments. Very, very, very cool. I really thought that was super powerful. I never played Titan Quest 1, so I don't know. Maybe it's the same way it was in that. But that's coming. In fact, I'm surprised they haven't contacted me yet because they told me they were going to let me know. Here we go. This crazy little monkey runs all over the place. And I cannot remember. Oh, I do remember. He's going to do some weird stuff here too that's going to make me have to run to the outside. You're better off just to stand here. Let him come to you. Alright, now he's gonna ride around again. And this is what I was talking about. This face right here. Ooh, that hurt. I forgot that whole fight. I'm surprised they haven't contacted me yet about Titan Quest 2 because they said they were going to let me know when it was ready for early release play. Okay, we got to come back and get this stuff. But I haven't heard from them, and that was a month ago. Yeah, you can't just walk behind. I forgot this whole fight. I forgot that what she even does.
Quickly.
Whoa, didn't click.
Greetings.
I'm still alive, you're right. That's an interesting piece. Okay.
See you.
Got no pack space for that.
What? Why did I keep that? I needed that. Holy cow, we've been waiting to get that for forever.
Disgusting thing.
Again. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that uncut spirit gem. Idiot. I wanted I need
What have you learned?
I need armor with spirit on it.
Do whatever it takes.
I've already got 2 spirit gems and I'm only using 1 because I'm out of armor. I mean, I'm out of spirit. Shocked, poison, bleeding, freeze, night, shock.
One less blight on the land.
All right. So let's get rid of that.
Anything catch your eye? My tribe could use that. Bye-bye.
Guess I better get rid of some of the stuff in my bag here. All right.
Need a guy? Be wary.
All right.
Storming arrow.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Better watch what you're doing there, maid.
Effigies of death. This is not what I expected.
Oh, I forgot. Is that it? I thought there was more to this. Maybe I'm wrong. Guess that's it. For some reason I was thinking there was more to that. Now it's cleared. Okay, let's go back here. Checkpoint. There's no checkpoint there. Oh, there it is. Oh wait. I think we have to go.
Fury! Nowhere to run. No mana.
Ow! Stunned me there.
Barely broke a sweat.
Up here.
Storming arrow.
Those stupid things, I keep forgetting about those things. Ah. Gonna have to get offline here soon. I gotta go do a bunch of yard work today. Yay. I was just hoping I was gonna be able to clear this out super quick. Maybe not.
Fury.
There you are. Uh-oh. Oh, you got away. Ow. Come on.
This key could come in handy.
Okay. Not too shabby. Actually, I thought that... No, maybe not.
Fury! Nowhere to run.
Come on. I really don't need my resistances to be where they need to be, because as long as I'm killing them too faster than they can do any damage to me, we're doing fine. I mean, my resistances are nowhere near where they should. There's another boss here somewhere. All right, let's go in here and grab this waypoint. All right, let's go back. I thought, maybe I'm wrong. Let me look. Look at that. Yeah, we gotta get to there. Okay.
Fury!
Stay light, stay alive.
Oh yeah, this is it. Yep. I remember this. Yep. This is where chaos is gonna hurt me. My chaos resistance is real. It's at 0. We're at 0. Oh look, see, look. Just about had him too. My chaos resistance is at 0%. So doesn't surprise me that this guy is just gonna... It's his ads that actually are doing it, too. There you go. We're so full here. All right, never mind. Now, everything is respawned, which sucks. It's all right. More XP, right? So the helm piece I'm wearing starts everything on fire, pretty much. The Radiant Grief helm piece starts everything on fire that gets close to me. It ignites them, so... All right, well, that's a nice piece. I want to grab that. So, oh,
Fury.
ow. That's everything, yeah? Nope. Okay.
Fury!
Well, that's it. Yep. Okay. Why did we not see that? Okay.
Quickly.
Okay. I really like the one I'm using, although that's a nice piece.
Don't drink the water.
So we gotta do the next ascension too. I see. We're ready to go do that, but I need to get offline because lucky me, I have to go do yard work. Oh, goody. Okay, well, gosh, seemed like time just flew. And where are we at here? Oh, we're just about ready to level 2. We're at level 39. And we have enough to do the next ascension, which we'll have to do that later. And we're making our way over to this way. We're getting there. We'll come this way, then here. Then we're gonna go boom, boom, and here. All right. Okay, that's going to be it right there. We're going to go ahead and call it a day. We'll be back again tomorrow. Now, I don't know what time Last Epoch is getting released, season 2 tomorrow. I think it's going to be after I start my stream. So we're going to go ahead. If that's the case, we'll be playing this game tomorrow. And then Friday, we'll go to Last Epoch season 2. We'll see what happens. And that's it. So until then, guys, be safe, be kind as always, and thank you for joining.